Yo, it's your boy Unruly Saint bringing you another episode on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I can hear it. Can you hear a chemical? Where is it? Is it up here? Yep. Cool, I could hear it. So today's episode, if I haven't mentioned it already, we're taking on the Fairy Team Star. Now this is just the order I've been told to follow it, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So I don't like overbeat, I guess, or like one shot everything, or try not to one shot everything. So let me say, Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. So experience has been eye-opening to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. I'm curious, what you're saying, what do you think of Cassiopeia? They're a bag of riddles. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. There must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall, but what would it be? But I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? I will, mate. Alright, I will. So this area is pretty good. I need to come here eventually. There's a lot of Pokemon so I need to get, like the Vessi, I think it's the Vessi Queen, Floettes, things of that nature. Some Floras. What's that over there? What in the world is that? Anyway, that as well. I have to watch out for these flower Pokemon, they're everywhere. But I will get them eventually. I will return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. But then please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Ah, I see. Didn't you seem unaware? I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's fairy crew, the Ruchbah Squad, led by young master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No, then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours, you know. I think he might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I think you are an adversary of the young master. Is that so? Well, then that leaves me with one last thing to ask you, huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Splendid, then let's begin. Come on, Mr. Harrington. Ooh, I don't have this. Isn't this poison? Or a dog? I think. I'm not too sure. Maybe it is a fairy. Probably is a fairy. Oh, would you look at that? It is. I actually need to find out where to get these Pokemon because I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen them. This is going to be a close battle, I guess. I think they're like 50 and up. Or close to 50. How does that hurt? Is psychic move, possibly? Level 55 for I'm a rouge. Oh well. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my poultry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me, hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista. I see the god has been dealt with. Good job. That base belongs to the Team Star's fairy crew, the Ruchbah Squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. His weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he will march out of the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off the phase of the operation. Time to wipe out Ruchbah Squad off the map. Probably saying that squad name completely wrong, but you know, live and learn. Let's see if we don't get destroyed, which might happen. Code red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got. And the rest assured, Intruder will deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of the Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is good luck with that. We'll see. Come on. Just gonna bluff. Mimic you. There you go. All done and dusted. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think this is our breach. It's all up to the boss now. This one I'll take as a short one. Yep. Oh, so you're only saying, okay. Talk about underwhelming. I expected someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Or whatever, I don't care who you are, not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Yeah, I know this is gonna be probably a difficult battle. Promise I'll play now, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Oh boy. What level is this Azul? No. 50. And somehow some way I'm struggling on the first one. Thank you for the help. There you go. Just needed to terrorize Wigglytuff. Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. That should have. He's poisoned it, man. Holy. It's gonna be faster, I knew it. It's got my defense down, my attack down. Oh my. This is bad. This is really bad. There we go, poisoned it. Punch is super annoying. Gonna have to heal up again. So after this, I think it's the bar. It's bad. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Don't worry, this is gonna be really difficult. Don't miss. Oh boy. Don't miss. That just tickles him. Damn it. I'm not gonna survive another. I only have one super potion. Oh, I have this. Energy root. Alright. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Not confused, Ray. Not confused, Ray. Don't hurt yourself and don't miss. Beautiful. Kinda like poison it. I'm not actually too sure. It's lowering its speed, right? Every time it does that. Oh, come on, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, and not hurt yourself. Come on. Do something like that. That loads speed, okay. Gonna have to heal again. Heal again. And then I need to stop being confused. Okay. Okay. Is there even such thing? I don't know what there is, but anyway. Don't hurt yourself. Beautiful. I think we're faster now as well. Yes. We are faster. That was its downfall, thank God. That was a challenge. That was definitely a challenge. So God did it. Oh, how could I lose? What the heck? About a year and a half ago. Oh, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you it's not a toy, it's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly what we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 chocolates, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces when we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Good fellow, this is no occasion for whoever that is. Why to make such a remarkable contraption by a fine own hand? Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew ordered that effort would have zero payout, I would just asked Mother to buy a car for us. This is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mila, call it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunker jack doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, merely. You have an actual plan. Yep, I'm gonna chain up my charcoal there and have him evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of operation is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? I'll get it done. Really wait. You know, Mila shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. God, this sucks. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. God, fine, not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. There you go. Beautiful. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzlingly. Just so you know, you are the worst, like the most annoying person ever, but I get it, you're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Grandmaster Ortega, Mr. Harrington. This is time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happened, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head home. Actually, a different man brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. Name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company, so why you join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in the team, because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days, and the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Okay, what happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nevertheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all the responsibility for Team Star's action. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted the request and we agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas studies to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half for studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment. You understand, Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy service. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in the handing in their notices. But that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. We You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington, how come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Teamstar cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. But there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them, not after we've come this far. Friendly Teamstar must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because you know they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. That's a lot of reading, Jesus. Jeez Louise. My mouth is dry. Alright, we have one more Teamstar to deal with. I'm saying it's me. I take it Ortega handed over his star badge to you then. I see. If its boss no longer around, the Ruchbah Squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry, we're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, I'm saying. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other for long? But he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. As you know, Teamstar was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head on. The outcome was a resounding victory for the Teamstar, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight, they all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Teamstar, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another. Teamstar ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there, forget I mentioned it. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer you some LP over to your phone as promised. 10,000. You can now make more TMs. Make good use of those TMs, they should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Here I am. Send your Pokeball for once, will you? Teamstar went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Teamstar wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot creating Teamstar and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. I'm sure of it. Oh, here's your reward. Next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, I'm really saying. You sure are. Well, that took long. Well, because it was actually a challenge. I ain't gonna lie to you. You saw it. I went through it. It is what it is. But that is the end of the episode. If you enjoyed that, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on the post notification bell so you never miss any of my daily Pokemon Scarlet uploads. And I'm out. Peace.